Alright, so this is a second take on the son-husband dynamic video. My first video, I thought I just made it private, but I actually deleted it because I thought it was so bad at the time. So this is just my second attempt at it, and we'll see how it goes. I want to spend a little less time talking about my own situation and more about the ideas, because I can give my whole life story all day, but I'll still give examples, but it's not really about me. It's about helping other people navigate this dynamic, this curse, this whatever you want to call it. So one of the biggest points I made on the original video was the how the mother, or whichever parent it is, will try to isolate you from the other parent. And I think this is one of the, if not the most important topics, because this dynamic doesn't happen without this behavior. You have to have some kind of isolation. You have to have some kind of side taking in order for this to happen to begin with. And the earlier that you can detect this and recognize this and remind yourself of this, again, in my last video, one of my points was recognize early and often. Reinforce the things that you see within the household. Don't become someone's goon or slave. Look at the facts is what I'm asking you to do. But anyway, if one parent isolates the other and actively tries to do so, even if there's little to no wrongdoing from the other parent, there's something deeper going on. There's something underlying. And really what it is the parent trying to isolate you has an insecurity of control, and they want to have a monopoly on it. They want to put you in a position where you answer to them. Everything that the other parent does is wrong. This is very important. If you, and this is blending from my experience, so if you at any point agree or see righteousness or good in the other parent, it's you got a slap on the hand. It's like, no, what are you talking about? Or or if it's so blatant that it can't even be denied, it would be oh, well, he's not always like that. That's, it's an anomaly. It's treated like a fluke when there's any redeeming quality detected. And I saw this so much in my childhood, where my father would just be emasculated and stripped of his authority as a father, which in some ways he willingly gave up. I think he lost his drive somewhere along the way. See, he was in a pretty bad accident at one point in his life, and I don't think he was the same after that. But this is just a one case thing. There's so many other cases where a father just loses that spark, and the relationship isn't really the same as it once was. The initial spark that was there is gone. And I could say a myriad of things about why that happens, and I may actually make a video on that topic. But for one reason or another, the flame goes out, or it's reduced to embers, and you have a tumultuous, toxic situation where one parent is just trying to wrest whatever control is left over the other. So I'll leave it there for now. I want to keep these a little shorter than my initial video. I will continue this series as I go on. I got good feedback on the first video. Thank you, Flat Circle, for your comment. I felt like nobody was seeing it, so I appreciate that, and I hope you enjoy this series. So, all right, thanks everybody. Like and subscribe, all that. Comment, please. If you relate to these videos in any way, leave a comment describing your experience, and I will be more than happy to reply to those. And yeah, thanks everybody. Have a good one.